Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Dream, and you are here for episode 4 of the DMT Chronicles under the umbrella of the It's All Good show. And my guest this evening is Alex from Vancouver. And as it always truly is with the DMT Chronicles, because it's such a personal experience and I'm not interested in really guiding it. Alex, I just want to welcome you to the DMT Chronicles, and I'd like for you to just kind of go ahead and take the subject and your experiences and share it however you would like to. And I may chime in and ask some questions or some input along the way. So, welcome to the show.
Of course, thank you, Dr. Dream. So I'm gonna start by saying that my name is Alex. I'm from Montreal, but I live in Vancouver now. So I'm gonna start like by saying like my first experiences with the psychedelics started like when I was 16 years old. I started to take mushrooms when I was in high school, and the first time I took them, like I took 2 grams, and I had some really trippy experiences, and it just really like hooked me up right away. And I started to experiment more with these. And after a few years, I started to experience bad trips. So I stopped to take them, like because I thought the shrooms were the problem. And a few years later, I started to take them again. And maybe at 21 years old, I started to take them again, and I was feeling good. So I understood that maybe the shrooms weren't the problem. The problem was coming from inside. So I worked my way like that. And at 21 years old, also, I started to take acid. And like by the time I was 25, maybe I was buying shrooms by the pound and acid by the sheet. And I was taking them like 10 strips, always six acids at a time, and 3.5 of shrooms when I wake up in the morning. I was like living on psychedelics. And I was like, I got interested into DMT because I heard of it, and it was like the strongest psychedelic on earth, and I really wanted to know what it was like. And I heard that you saw other dimensions and stuff like that. So I started to look for it, and it was really hard to find at that time. It was something in like 2016, 2017, and it was really hard to find. And I was a guy that was connected. So like I was trying from every sphere that I know, and nobody was able to get it. And one day someone told me, "Hey man, I have 1 gram of DMT. If you want, you can get it." I'm like, "Okay, man, I'm getting it." And I don't know what kind of information I was looking at when I was reading on it, but I came up with the idea that a breakthrough dose was 200 milligrams. And so like I load my bong with ashes. I do the sandwich method. I put 200 milligrams of DMT in between the two layers of ashes like that, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I take my hit, and it's like a lot of smoke. I see it filling the bongs, and it's like a lot of dense smoke. And I start to inhale it, and I don't stop to smoke because like there's no more smoke coming out of the bong. I just feel my lungs are melting inside of me, and I see this color coming from the left corner is blue. The one from the right corner is yellow. They come together, it becomes green, and it does an hexagon around my bong, and it flips 360 degrees with these sounds like doo, doo, doo. And I'm like warped to another place, and I see like it's like I'm seeing a mirror that is like all kind of colors, and it shatters. When the mirror shatters, there's this guy, he's looking at me, and he says, "Te fu pow," and he shuts himself in the head like that, and his head splits open like this, and there's this box that comes out of his head, and it's loaded with interrogation marks, and it just like warps me to another place. And there's this strange looking lady with like a pyramid on her head, and she's looking at me, and she's telling him, you shouldn't be here. Next time we're gonna see each other, you're gonna be dead, my friend. And she warps me to another place, and I'm seeing like I'm in the camera in the corner of the room, and I'm seeing myself like laying down in the couch, and I see my soul exiting my body, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm dead. My friend are gonna find me in the couch laying dead because I smoked this shit. And I'm like, oh my gosh. and I'm tripping out, and I'm like, what's going on? And I just remember like trying to push my soul back into my body like that, and I started to see with my eyes again. I was like, oh my God, I'm back. And I touched the ground just to make sure that I was really here. And I came back and I was like, holy hell. And my friend was like, hey, what did you see? What was it like? And I was like, hey, give me 2 minutes, man, please, because like it was really a lot to take in. And they keep bothering me, like they were like, hey man, what was it like? What did you see? I was like, you want to know, man? Take it. You smoke it, man. Do it. Because me, I can't explain it. Like it's just too much right now to take in. So this first experience was terrifying. Like I was really scared. I didn't want to take DMT ever again. It was too fast. It was too strong. Like I didn't even at the time to really understand what was going on. I was warped into another place. And it's like, it really like this first experience really terrified me. I didn't want to do it anymore. And like I just smoked the rest of the gram like that, like really smaller doses, and I finished it in maybe a week or two, and I didn't think about DMT for about 5, 6, 7 years. And after that, my friend he told me like, "Oh man, I found these vapes that are really nice." And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm skeptic, but like, okay, let's try it. And I've tried it, and it was okay, and it was like really really nice, like not just okay, it was really really nice. Like the feeling was like the best thing I've ever felt, and it was just like really trippy. Like yeah, I was seeing all kinds of shit, but this first experience really taught me that you have to respect the DMT, because like it's not something that you can take lightly and just like, oh, I misread 20 milligrams for 200 milligrams, and this simple mistake, like it really made the experience not enjoyable at all. If someone wants to try DMT for the first time, they don't have to take like this much. Like they have to go slow into it and see how they feel. They take a few hits from the vape. I don't recommend like taking the pure DMT first for the first try. I would really recommend trying with the vape first, because like it's so fast with the pure DMT. Like you don't have any control over what's happening, and like you inhale it and it's done. By the time you notice it, you're gone. So the vape for me is really the method of absorption that I prefer. And yeah, I've experimented like a few years with the vape, and maybe I don't know one of my friends started to make it. So it was pretty nice, like to know that it was easy to make, and it's my friend that makes it, and it was better than the one I was actually getting. And I moved to Vancouver, and I was trying to get it because I got it from this website, Deaded Chemist, that they're selling it, but it's really bad now. Like they had good before, but nowadays the quality really dropped, and I don't understand like how they can keep saying they're selling this. Like it just does nothing. So I was like trying to get back from my friend, and he told me like that his distributor of root bark is out. So I was like, okay, let's see if I can find one. So I found one, and I just got into making DMT myself. And like it's really been a rewarding experience, because since I started to make it, the the insight that I get from the experience that I get, it's really really another thing. Like I feel like really much more like wrapped with love. And nowadays I don't just smoke it to get high. I meditate, and I meditate for maybe like 10 minutes before taking my hits, and I put my intentions into it, and I'm pretty much having great experience all the time now.
Fabulous. Technically, you were right that 200 milligrams is a breakthrough dose.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to make sure I wouldn't miss the spot, and yeah, I didn't miss it. It was like, yeah, because I read it was really hard to break through, that some people they can't handle the harshness of the smoke. And I was like, yeah, it's hard. Let's see. For me, it wasn't hard at all. I got it first try.
So, give us a little more insight about how your life has changed and sort of the impact that it's had just on who you are, on the being that you are?
Like, I would say that before taking DMT, like I was really more centered on myself. Like I was thinking that it was all about me, like that I'm the center of the universe, you know what I mean? But it's not like that. Like we're all part of it, and we're all part of the same being that is like we're just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a cell is part of a system that creates our body, and I think that us we're part of a system that creates another living being. Like all the humans are cells of another being, and I don't know. It really like elevated my consciousness. I think that that is not the end. I think that it really made me a better person because like before I was really like someone who was addicted to hard drugs. I tried them all. I was smoking crack. I was snorting coke. I was smoking smack. I did everything that I could try. I was smoking meth for 6 months, and like it was really bad, a bad spot to be. And like DMT really took me out of that. Like I don't know how to explain it. It just put my mind to something better, and it really showed me that like I can change my life if I want to. I can manifest what I want. Like I was in a really bad spot like 6 months ago, and I just asked. I went into a session and I put my intention into it. I asked them like turn my life around, please, and they just like gave me the opportunity to. Took me to they. I had the opportunity to come to Vancouver and start working here, and it just got really good for me here. Like I don't know, it's something.
I mean, it's amazing. And also, you went from being a meat eater,
To a
and then
vegetarian.
after an
Yeah,
experience, you became a
yeah,
vegetarian.
yeah. From one day to the other, like I just decided to smoke DMT for the night. Maybe I did a 3 4 hour session, and it's always like I don't know if it's like that for you, but me when I first do my session, I do my meditation, I take my first hit, but before taking my first hit, I have this kind of anxiety that is like lingering there, and I don't know what I'm gonna get into. You know what I mean? I'm always having this anxiety, but as soon as I'm taking my first hit and I'm on the other side, I can't breathe air anymore. It's just the vape that's coming in. Like there is no more oxygen. I just want to breathe this thing, and I do sessions for like maybe 3 4 hours, and after these sessions I usually feel pretty good and I go to sleep, and I woke up the next day and I was like no, I it just doesn't make sense to eat meat anymore because like we're supposed to be in harmony with nature, and like I love animals and it doesn't make sense to eat meat.
I love that. So tell us from obviously your perspective, what's it about? What is it connecting us to? Who are these entities? What's it all about? The way you describe it, it hardly sounds like it is coming from within you, that it's you're transported to some other place. But let's hear it in your own words.
Yeah, like honestly, I've seen so many things that I can't believe that I imagined this. Like I have no way, I have no source of stuff like that in my brain to what I've seen. Like some once I took a hit, and it's like I woke up in the incubator of like Neo in the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like I woke up in my incubator with my tubes on me, and the robot saw me and he put me back to sleep. And like this, I could have imagined it, but like I've been taken to spaceships, like downloading information in my brain from some aliens. Like I don't know. For me, it's like it's really something. I don't know if it's connecting us to another another world, another realm, but it's definitely putting your brain in a state that you can sense something that we normally don't. Like I get in contact with some metaphysical beings that they're just talking telepathically to me and telling me stuff like that the world is about to change, that we're gonna experience something that was never seen before in the history of the universe, like that the planet is coming to a shift, that we're all going to see an ascension, that the beings that decided to raise their awareness and their state of consciousness are going to be witnessing something amazing in the next few years. Like I'm in contact with some beings that are talking to me, and if it's coming from my imagination, it's me that would talk to me and say these things. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's wild to say the least. That would be an understatement. Um, and so where do you see it all going from here for you, based on your experiences and everything else? And is your role in all of this shifting more clear than it's ever been, or is it still a little bit nebulous?
It's still a little bit nebulous, but like they have been pretty clear to me that my role in this is to guide other people to a state of awareness. Like I've already helped a few people like to overcome depression and like anxiety also. I like to help everyone that I can, and my role is really to guide people to be more self-aware and be more conscious about like what life is really about. Like it's not what our government says, it's not about like what we think it is, it's not what we have been taught in school. Life is more than this. Like it's me, I've also discovered a lot of things because of DMT. Like they told me that I don't need to eat that much. I eat maybe once every 2 days, and like I feel good. I feel like we've been lied to, and the food that we've been served is poison. Like they're trying to kill us. They're not trying to do us good. The government, they just want our money and us to be dead.
Right. So let me ask you, the people that you've helped with anxiety or PTSD, whatever it is, you've helped them with the medicine, with the DMT?
Yes.
What have experiences that you've helped facilitate? What have those experiences been like as they've been described to you? I mean, are they as intense as what you experience, or a little on the lighter side?
It's really on the lighter side, because like as I told you, people that never took DMT, I would not make them try the powder form. And also, like, since I know how to not do it to have a good experience, I really like put them in the right spot. And I tell them like inhale a little bit, see how you feel, and take more if you want more. Like it's not like they're having lighter experiences, but still they're having good experiences.
So I like some of the things you've touched on just there, like set and setting, and how all that works. I like that the meditation beforehand and really bringing yourself into the center, and you talked about respect and reverence for the medicine, because it's very powerful. So anything that I haven't asked you, or anything you want to put in here before we end our conversation? I've really appreciated the time with you.
Well, what I'm gonna say is like that everyone that I got in touch and succeeded to make them try DMT, they were scared at first. Everyone is scared. They don't know what they're getting into. But I'm telling them like it's normal to be scared, but just do it and don't be scared. Like being scared is getting hurt twice. If something bad has to happen, it will happen. If it doesn't has to happen, it will not happen. And after their first hit, it's I had 100% like success rate. Like they all like it. Nobody told me it wasn't good. Nobody told me they didn't like it. Some people, they were crying because they lost a close friend, and they were crying. And I told them like just take one hit, and they stopped crying. And it was gone. The sadness was gone. They were happy. And like I'm not telling you like they forgot about the people that died, but I'm telling you that it really helped them to get over it. And maybe I don't know what they have seen. Maybe they have seen their dear friends telling them, hey, I'm still here, I'm still I don't know, but maybe it just made connections in their brain. And that's what it's about. Me, I think that the ultimate goal for the human is to transcend our own experience and to never come back to this hell, because I think that hell is here on earth. And I don't think that paradise or hell is a place of the religion. I think that hell is here on earth, and paradise, we can live here in paradise even surrounded by hell. It just depends of our own mindset. And that if we raise our level of awareness of consciousness sufficiently, we might be able to transcend our existence and to never come back to this plane of existence.
Well, Alex, I want to thank you for stepping up and putting yourself in this position to share on the DMT Chronicles. I particularly knew that it was important to you because you followed up with me a couple times after I had introduced the idea of the Chronicles, and you said, "Hey, I just want to check in with you, see where you're at with everything." And so I'm glad that we got to connect, and I will look forward to more conversation with you in the future. And again, thank you for being a guest on the DMT Chronicles.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Dream. Have a good one.